Okay. What's up, Youtabenseians?
Today, we're going to be talking about the top 15 shows from when we were children. Children.
That's random.
Okay, well, you might be noticing a change.
Yeah, that's Danny in his new form.
Yep,
obviously.
I was in my chrysalis for about a week.
Yeah.
Came out like this.
So yeah, that it's obviously not Danny. Yeah, I just ruined the whole sarcasm.
Yeah. It's okay, Danny. Or Jimmy.
What?
It's
okay, this is getting confusing. Anyway, so that's Luke. He's filling in for Danny for a week or so because he's out and he's really busy with stuff and things. So so to start us off today, do you want to go first?
Sure. This was probably my favorite show from when I was little. It's called Dragon Tales, and it's about brother and sister named Max and Emmy, and how they went on adventures with dragons named, what were their names? Ord, Cassie, Zach, Wheezy, Quetzal, let's just call her Pretzel, Ernie Q, Lorca, Sid Sycamore, and Finn. And so it's started in 1999 and ended in 2005, but was shown on like Nickelodeon till 2010. Yeah. So it's very recently ended. Only 6 years ago is when they stopped showing it. But it
seems like such a long time. I only say 6 years, but it's only 2010. Oh my gosh.
That was such a good show, though. It was my favorite. Okay.
So for next, we obviously had to put this one in here. Power Rangers.
Yes. Well,
Power Rangers it first aired in 1993, and it's been going on since. Every season they have a new like a new cast. Like it's 5 to 6 teens, and they're monster fighting superheroes, and they all wear different colored like jumpsuits, which is it's kind of weird.
They're like power suits. And they have their little helmets.
I should say jumpsuits because they look like
yeah. But my favorite like I guess you'd call it like version was the Dino Thunder.
I don't even remember that.
Dino Thunder was the one where they were like all different dinosaurs and their little machines were dinosaurs.
I don't know. I watched Power Rangers, but that was like when I was like 4. I don't remember. I keep saying like a lot.
But okay, number 3. And this isn't in any order. We just put them on here.
Yeah, it's not like the best to the worst or worst to best.
So number 3 is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Never seen it actually.
It's the greatest. So it was about it was in the 80s originally, but then they remade it in 2002, and it was about Adam, the Prince of Eternia, and his friends that had the power sword thingies, and they had to protect the Castle Black.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so for the next one we have Teen Titans. So Teen Titans was a DC Comics show that aired first in 2003 and ended in 2006. So it was on for a decent amount of time. And Teen Titans was about Robin, Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, and Beast Boy, who were all teenage superheroes.
Yeah, and they had to like protect Jump City from their tower. It was really good, but then they recreated it a few years ago as Teen Titans.
Was it trash?
Yeah, it's so bad. It's still going on. And like Teen Titans, the original one was about like them actually fighting crime. Teen Titans Go is just really silly. It's not really that good. I don't like it. Okay. The number 5 is The Backyardigans. I loved this show.
I watched it a lot.
It started in 2004 and ended in 2010. And it was about 5 animal friends, and I think one was a penguin, one was a hippo.
One was a moose, right?
Yeah, one was a moose. And then...
What? And there was a couple other creatures you couldn't really identify. They were both like, had these...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so they just... these 5 animal friends, they would role play together, which sounds kind of weird, but like... They would put their imagination into it. I remember one episode, like, they pretended to be spies on a train.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that. And it was really, really fun.
Yeah, I watched that show a lot. Like, a lot. So, yeah. So, for the next one, we have Arthur. So, it's still going on. Went from it was 1996, and there's books out about it. Like, it was first a book series. A lot of these shows are actually first book series. And 1996 still going on. A few years ago, they changed the animation from hand drawn to like computer animated, not 3D, but like still flat.
But like just using digital means instead of hand.
And it was basically just like it was just about this third grader, and he's an aardvark. He doesn't look like an aardvark because that would be really ugly. And he solves problems in the community, and he kind of just like it's really random like what goes on in the show.
And I think his sister's name was DW, and then his best friend was a girl named Francine.
And so the next
one. Number 7 is Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh. It aired from 2004 to 2007, and I absolutely loved this show.
I watched the show a lot.
I watched it every night, like, because they played it, like, every night because it was one of the top shows. I watched it, like, every night with my brothers, and so it was about 2 teenage stepbrothers. So this was, like, a new thing to have in a show because it was always, like, their siblings or friends, but they never really had the divorce part in it. So it was cool that they had, like, stepbrothers in it. And
it was very interesting.
And they were polar opposites, but they were in, like, the same grade. And so they kind of were forced to be friends. And it was just about the crazy things they got into. I remember one time they got into a bet and like everyone ended up dyeing their hair pink at the end.
Oh yeah. Or like the one there was like a sushi factory. They're trying to like get money, and that was like the most famous. That was from a remake of like an old, I forgot what TV show it was. It was I think it was like a I Love Lucy's, like this old show from the 60s, 70s. Anyway.
And then the movie, I remember the movie, they went to Hollywood and they like got in trouble with the guys because they switched iPods with the bank robbers, and so they like got in trouble with that. I remember that.
And there was also like that Christmas special too. I remember that.
Yeah.
And anyway, so in the next one, we probably spent a long time talking about that one. And the next one is Zubumafu.
Zubumafu.
Okay, sorry. I've never seen it. You wrote that one.
Do you want me to explain?
Yeah, sure.
The next one. It was about 2 brothers, the Krat brothers, I think. K-R-A-T, I think.
Wait, this is a poop. I thought that was just called like Wild Kratts or something.
That's the remake. There was an animated remake.
There was an old one too?
Yeah, there was an animated remake called the Wild Kratts. But so it was about the 2 brothers, and they had a pet lemur named Zabumafu, and they would just and so it was from 1999 to 2001, but it is still reran till this day.
Really?
And Zaboomfu, as I said before, was the name of the lemur, and it was just about kind of like, because they had this house in the middle of like the wild, and so it was kind of just about like learning about different animals and nature. It's really interesting.
Yeah. So then the next was Rugrats. So Rugrats aired from 1991 to 2004, so that was a really long time. That's like 13 years, so pretty long time. And then it was about a group of five toddlers: Tommy, Chucky, Angelica, Phil, and Lil. And that rhymes. Hey.
Because they were twins. They were the twins with like barely any hair.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen this show in such a long time. Anyway, the babies would do day-to-day things that were made amazing by their imagination. A lot like Backyardigans, where they would make things like more real than they actually were.
But Backyardigans was like role-playing. This is
but it's more like just like...
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of comparing because it's imagination, you know?
But this one was more about like maybe like going to the store. It would be like going to this amazing place where they've never seen half these things.
Filling in.
Thank you for having me.
And Rip Danny.
He's dead.
He died for a month. Or for a week, actually.
Yeah, he got in a car accident, just like Paul Walker.
Yeah. No, he's not dead, though!
What? Paul Walker's dead.
No, he's not. He's not. It's a conspiracy. He faked his death. We should have put that in our last video, the conspiracy theories video.
Well, you know what?
Anyway.
Tupac isn't dead either, but.
Wait, but Justin Bieber's definitely dead.
Yeah, Justin Bieber's dead. But you know how Justin Bieber had that recent concert? That was Tupac.
Yeah.
In a Justin Bieber disguise. Did you see how his hair was all over? Tupac wanted to recreate his bandana, but he knew he couldn't wear it because people would know that it's him in Justin Bieber's body. So that's why he had
Okay, we need to round out the video now. So, please like, comment, and don't subscribe. Oh yeah, you could subscribe if you want, but we never say that because that's just pushy.
We'll have Rip Paul Walker in the definition.
Yeah,
not the definition.
Dad's that too.
Not the definition.
The description.
Description.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Hey.